So here we have consolidation followed by a bearish harami. Here we have another bearish harami. Here we have a bullish engulfing. So that is a bullish engulfing right into a bearish harami. And we're in a downtrend, of course. Now here we have a bullish harami. Then moving forward, here's a bearish engulfing. Here is a hanging man, or I'm sorry, a dark cloud cover, which is another bullish indication. So following that all the way up to where we're at currently in real time, here, we have a bearish harami, bullish harami, bearish engulfing. So we got downtrend, downtrend. Each engulfing or reversal pattern also confirms a level of support or resistance. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna use the actual short trend line for that. All right, so we got a bearish harami, bullish harami. So at this bullish harami, we have a level of support. Now, at this level of support here, let's go into where we're currently at. Down here. Well, actually, there's a reversal pattern right in here. Bearish engulfing. All right, when you have multiple candles heading in one trending candles, don't expect a reversal until you have a confirmed close candle in the opposite direction. All right, so if you have a bullish trend in motion, don't expect to sell until you have a bearish candle that closes on that particular time frame. That makes sense? If you see a series of bullish candles, like right here, in this series of bullish candles, there was no sell opportunity until this bearish candle closed here. All right, there was no sell opportunity in this movement, even while these candles were forming. There was no opportunity to sell until after this candle closed and confirmed and painted on the board, which sent us in a downtrend down this way. Now, if you look here, after this series of a downtrend here at the low, we have a bullish candle, a bullish doji, which signified the reversal. All right, so now here on this low, we have structure here. Which is ultimately the low of the day right now as well. All right. So this is the 1 hour chart, just looking at the actual trend of what's currently going on. All right. So now here, from this particular doji, of course, structure was created down here at the wicks. Remember, a lot of you probably heard me mention several times before, wick to body is your zone. So once you have a particular swing high or low, wick to body is what you do next. So wick to body. This is your zone here. That is why the entry zone is 91.8 to 91.7. This is the reason why. Wick to body, wick to body. That makes sense? Hopefully it does. So now on that bullish move, as you see, we got 1, 2, 3 bullish candles. And then what do you know? We have a bearish harami, which sent price back to retest the low of the day here. All right. So here on the hour chart, we have several patterns and reversals. Now let's go into a lower time frame to see what's going on in there. Here in the 30-minute time frame, if you look at that bullish trend here, doji, hanging man on the 30-minute chart, sent it back down. Now, if you look here at the low end, of course, this is the confirmed low on the 1 hour. If price does not breach and close below this area, will likely be reversing back long, going back to the upside. So the trade is still valid. I'm actually still in position here. It's actually, price is actually right on my entry. As you see, look up in the top right corner, I'm 0.01 pips in profit. So I'm literally right on my entry. All right, so now we do have several 1, 2, 3, 4 bearish candlesticks here. Now, ultimately, confirmation to buy would be on a bullish candle close here. Remember, we're not going to enter since I'm already in earlier. But if you're not in, you'll want to enter on a bullish candle's close. All right, right now the price is still in the bear's hands. We got several 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive bearish candles, which means the bulls aren't even present right now. The bulls won't be present until you see a confirmed candle close, bullish. That makes sense? All right, so with that being said, we see what's going on the 30-minute. Now let's go into the 15. Here on the 15-minute, and at the peaks of those trends, you still see the bearish and the bullish reversal stick candles. Here we have a harami. Here we have an engulfing. And here we have a doji. All right, that came after exactly. Once you get a candle closed in the direction you want to take a trade at the peak, that's when you enter. So for me on this USD CHF, I entered at this close. We had a downtrend, set the LOD, low of the day, and then we had the doji. That's where I entered, right here. All right, so now here we have another downtrend. Mind you, structure sitting here, low of the day. Structure, trend. Now in this zone, we'll be expecting a bullish candle. All right, when that bullish candle comes in and confirms that the bulls are present here, stopping the sellers, that's when you'll want to enter. So what we're seeing right now is a W. It'll be confirmed on the second leg once we get the bulls to come back in. Make sense? So with that being said, looking here at the 15-minute, now let's bump down one more time to the 5. Here we're in the 5. All right, now if you notice here on the 5, even though we're in a bearish move, we're starting to see the bulls come in. The bulls came in here. All right, so that right there alone is signaling us that the bulls are present in this area. In this zone, the bulls are present. Now all we need is a reversal pattern, a bullish reversal pattern, a bullish engulfing or a bullish harami, which means we would need this particular candle to start closing back up. Now it looks like this particular 5-minute candle that we just got may give us the bullish candlestick that we're looking for. And once that bullish candle closes, that's when you'll enter. All right, good deal, sorry. Good deal. Yeah, definitely a sell on Euro USD from the peak high. All right, so we'll leave this here and come back and check on it, but I'm still currently in my buy. The buy for USD CHF is still valid. Excuse me. All right, so let's hop back over on Euro real quick. All right, so here's the Euro USD. Still in that zone, the sell zone that I pointed out earlier, right in here. I've got a couple positions, but I entered over here. So my stops are in profit, I'm just letting it ride. But now let's zoom out. Let's do a naked chart. All right, so just right off the bat. Let's go to the 30-minute. Here right off the bat, what do we have? Bulls, all right? Once we get this reversal pattern here on a close, it'll confirm the short downturn for the Euro USD. But we have an advantage because if you look over here to the left at this peak, that's the retest. And remember, wick to body. So we got the wick to the body. Here's the reversal zone. All right. So hopefully you guys were able to catch that earlier when I mentioned the sell opportunity. Now let's look at the 15. Here in the 15-minute chart, of course, we have the bulls, the bulls, the bulls. And then all of a sudden here at the peak high, we have a doji, a gravestone doji, which is a bearish reversal pattern. All right, bearish reversal pattern at the peak, at the end of a trend. So now once you have structure or the reversal candle at the peak of a trend, your levels for the breakout are the high of the candle that formed the peak and the low of the candle that follows. So as of right now, this would be our range breakout before either price continues up or completely reverses. Now, mind you, if you look at the 30-minute chart, we're starting to get that bearish candle that we're looking for. All right, we got the bears, the bulls, the bulls, the bulls, but this bear is coming in strong. We got 7 minutes. If this closes as a bearish candle, we're coming all the way down. Here on the 15-minute chart, as you see, that structure, 2 bears following the bulls. Nice sign that the bears are in this area. If we come in here to the 5-minute, as you see, the bears are in. This particular candle that's forming right now is a bearish engulfing pattern. All right, this is a bearish engulfing pattern. Again, bearish engulfing at the peak of a trend. Good. All right. So good sell on that. We can hold this sell for the rest of the week. All right, we can hold each of these positions that we're currently in for the rest of the week. Now, what we can do is in this particular trend, we can apply our Fibonacci. All right, we got the bulls trend over right here at this bearish retrace. And then we have the expansion. And as you see, price hit the expansion Fibonacci 100. All right, and now we're starting to see the reversal. Everybody understand how those reversals are playing out and how they actually form and what truly confirms a reversal. So you don't have to guess about reversals. Just sit back and wait for the candle. Wait for what you know you're looking for. When you know what you're looking for, the market is extremely easy. Everybody good with that? That makes sense? Let me get a couple thumbs up from you. And as you see, oh, I was asking if you guys understand how to identify those peaks. So this would be the candle you entered on. Since we got the bearish engulfing, this new candle here would be your entry candle. Yeah, and I've already taken some. I just took some now. You could have did a 5-minute or a 10-minute or a 15. That would have gave you 3 5-minute candles. Now, if you look in this trend, let me get this filled out the way. Now, if you look at this trend, the previous high would be here. So this would be the next area of stalling in this trend, this new downtrend that we've now created, that has now begun. Because it was a previous resistance area. And the resistance was identified by this series of bearish candles. This is a bearish trend. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. All right. This right here is a retrace because it's a bearish candle after a consecutive bullish trend. So if we were to map and identify and draw this current 5-minute trend, it would look like this. Here's the low, the beginning of the trend. Bullish, 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 bullish. Bears. Doji, 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 doji. Swing low, bullish engulfing. So now swing low to the new swing low and beyond. Here's the trend line. There's the trend line. Now, as far as the swing high, we got the low, bulls, 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 bulls. Right here would be your baseline or your resistance area. Because this is the peak of the candle that formed the high. Then over here, you see we broke it, bounced, another swing high. All right, now this particular area is going to be identified by this bullish candle. The level is marked off by the bearish candle that followed it. All right, so here are our structure points in this particular trend on the 5-minute chart. All right, ultimately ending up here with the swing high, the high of the trend before the ultimate reversal. So with that being said, in order for the price to continue down, we'll have to breach these particular levels. We got 1, 2, and then ultimately the beginning of the trend, which is here. Now, if anybody's familiar with the market maker cycle, you can see the 3 levels by identifying that. Anybody can see the 3 levels? Anybody see the 3 levels in there in this particular chart? So this would have been a 5-minute intraday cycle. Anybody see the 3 levels? Here are the levels here. We got 1, 2, 3. And as you see, the bears have taken over. Now, real quick on a glance, let's go look at USD CHF because the same thing happened. Here's the levels, or here's the area in which we were looking for the bulls to come in. And as you see, they're coming in. If we go over here to the 30-minute, look at that bullish candle. That's a bullish Harami. Beginning to form. All we need is that candle to close green, and we should be off to the races and complete our W. All right. Now, going back to the levels we marked off at the beginning when we went over USD CHF, targets are previous structural points. So target 1 would be here. Target 2 would be here. Stop loss goes under the structure. That makes sense to everybody? Let me get a couple thumbs up out there. Okay, good deal. We can also use our Fibonacci. Swing low, swing high. Swing low, swing high. Retrace here at the 60, at the 78, which is where we should get the bounce to take us back up here to yesterday's high. This is yesterday's high of the day. Should take us back on up through there. That is about 50 pips right there. And that's just on a daily scale. If we look at the weekly on the 4-hour, we could potentially even come all the way up here. So let's move on. Anybody got any pairs they want me to review other than the Euro USD and the USD CHF? Aussie USD, all right, let's look at it. Here's the Aussie USD. definitely got a bullish trend. There's the bullish trend right there. Let's go up to, I'm gonna go out to a higher time frame, like the daily. All right, so here on the daily, we have the bullish trend, bullish trend, bullish trend, followed by the bears, which entered here. So now we got a structure zone, wick to body. All right, in order for price to continue up, we're gonna have to breach this area. All right, with the low of that zone being the lowest resistance area. Let's go into the 4 hour. Here on the 4 hour, this is what we see. We see the uptrend, and then we see this peak, drag that across wick to body. Here's the reversal candle at the end of the trend. It's a bearish engulfing, hanging man. Everybody see the bearish engulfing here. And the hanging man here. Which is a confirmation for now this 4 hour time frame, this 4 hour chart should now be pushing motion to the downside. All right, let's go into the 1 hour. Here we got the 1 hour, boom, boom, boom. Now, if we look at right now what we're seeing, bears and bears are here in this area. As we can see, the consolidation, bears. Now, if we look, we got the huge bearish candles that came in this morning. We do have the bullish reversal candle. But if you look over here to the left, there's structure sitting there. So now price, although price did trend up, it's in a resistance zone. All right, resistance, support, once it was broken, became resistance again. So now ultimately, we can expect this move from this area. Now let's go into the 30-minute. Here's the 30-minute. Of course, we did have bullish momentum, which was shut down by this bearish candle here. All right, so we know now we're in a sell zone with a potential reversal coming in here on the 30-minute. Now we go to the 15-minute. Although we did have the bulls, 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 we also have a reversal pattern, bearish around me. Okay, yeah, I'm holding Euro USD till Friday. As far as Aussie, so Aussie is turning bearish now. Right now would be a good opportunity to get in the Aussie. You can put your stop loss above the current structure, which is about 75.2. All right, from here on, we should see straightaways break out in the next 15 minutes and see some major pips. Everybody see that Aussie? You good with the Aussie leak? Okay, good deal. Yeah, I've been swinging Aussie Euro. Aussie USD. Well, actually, let me see what trades I'm in. I'm in USD CHF long. I'm in gold short, Euro short. pound Aussie long. Yeah, I'm in gold, euro, gold, Aussie, and USD CHF. All right, pound CHF. Pound CHF right off the bat, I can tell you right now it's in a range. So I wouldn't even be trading that. We've been in a range for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months here on pound CHF. So I don't really see anything on that particular pair, but let's go to the 4-hour chart and see what we can find. All right, here on the 4-hour chart, definitely trending up. It's likely gonna break down and go short. All right, we have the uptrend, 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 uptrend. Doji. We got the downtrend, bullish engulfing, and we got the uptrend, shooting star, hanging man, doji. So now we know the trend is down. We can connect a trend line like that. We're in a downtrend here. Now we do have this bullish candle that's closed, this bullish doji. Now what confirms or will solidify this as a reversal is the candle that comes after. If this candle closes bullish, then we're likely to be going back up. But if it closes bearish, we're likely gonna fall really hard. If you look to the left, there's nothing here. So it's just gonna fall, 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 fall. So pound CHF, sell. All right, everybody good to go with those particular trades that we're in today? All right, so that's the USD CHF over here. That is the Euro USD over here. Aussie USD here. Gold should be getting ready to turn and fall. We look here at the structure. We got a peak off the trend here. So right off the bat, we can see this area being a resistance area. Let's go into the 5-minute. Here at this area, as you see, we got a reversal. So what I say in the next 15 minutes, we're gonna see the market take a complete shift and we're gonna see hundreds of pips in the next 15 minutes. You guys might wonder how I know that, but I've seen this stuff for about 3,000 days straight. No, actually it's 2,200 days straight, somewhere right in there. But yeah, gold's about to come crashing down here. Ultimately, my overall long-term target for gold was 1692. So that is actually quite far down here. About right here is where my ultimate target is for gold. I hit it once, but you see, we just had a wick and it bounced back. Now when we hit it, we should come a little farther and come into this support. So I'm in Aussie short, Euro USD short, gold short, USD CAD's long still, USD CHF will be long, probably right at 9:30. It'll probably take off right at 9:30 and shoot up. Euro Aussie's long, pound USD still short, USD CAD's long. Okay, we'll get prepared in the next couple of minutes. I would say in the next 5 to 15 minutes, between 9:15 and 9:30, you're gonna wanna enter this, if not right now. And that was for gold. So I've actually dropped me a sell in here on gold as well too, right here at this position. All right, any questions? So yeah, I'm in gold. Just dropped my new position in gold. Yeah, enter gold, put your stop at 17.99. Between 17.99 and 18.01, put your stop for gold. But yes, you can enter gold right now. All right, everybody good with the positions that we've taken? Now, of course, once your stop's in profit, once your trade's in profit by 10 or more pips, go ahead and adjust your stop loss to profit. And don't be greedy once you see a reasonable amount of pips or you hit your target for the day, your profit amount. Go ahead and close them out and get ready for the same thing tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the session up so I can get it uploaded. Again, I'm not on my computer, I'm actually on a laptop. But if there's no questions, I'm gonna go ahead and get this video downloaded and uploaded. I'm trading it now. Okay, good deal, good deal. All right, I'll have this recording uploaded in the next 30 to 45 minutes.